a rising star in the world of mixed martial arts.
The dream, I want to be for one line with John Jones, Khabib, Demetrius Johnson, GSP.
It's not just their record, it's how they win. Precision, control, dominance. This is the story of Umar Nurmagomedov.
Umar Nurmagomedov is the toughest challenge for any of those dudes, including myself.
The bantamweight finno who's rewriting the rules inside the octagon. With a perfect 16-0 record and a fighting style that blends Dagestani wrestling with clinical striking, Umar is not just following in the footsteps of his legendary cousin Khabib.
Front choke on him.
And there it is! Mamma mia! Umar Nurmagomedov getting it done!
He's carving out a legacy of his own. In this video, Legends of the Octagon breaks down Umar's rise, his unique skill set, and why he may soon be fighting for UFC gold.
To survive round two, but it's all Umar Nurmagomedov! Will he survive?
Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly why he's one of the most dangerous men in the bantamweight division today. Umar Nurmagomedov was born on January 3, 1996, in Kyzylyurt, a small town in Dagestan, Russia. In this part of the world, combat sports are more than a pastime. They're a way of life. His family, the Nurmagomedovs, are known for producing world-class fighters. His uncle, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, was a highly respected coach who laid the foundation for Dagestani dominance in MMA. Under Abdulmanap's guidance, Umar was introduced to combat sports as a child. He began with freestyle wrestling, which is the backbone of many Dagestani fighters. However, Umar's journey was different. Instead of focusing solely on grappling, he took up Muay Thai and kickboxing in his teens. By the time he was 18, he was already a well-rounded martial artist. He moved to Makhachkala to train at one of Dagestan's top gyms, where he trained alongside his cousin Khabib and other elite fighters like Islam Makhachev. While Khabib became known for his suffocating grappling, Abdulmanap encouraged Umar to develop a striking heavy style that complemented his wrestling base.
Nurmagomedov just took the Bellator lightweight title from Patricky Pitbull with a beautiful performance.
This blend of skills became the foundation of Umar's fighting style, a hybrid approach that makes him unpredictable and dangerous in any position inside the cage. When Umar Nurmagomedov made his professional debut in 2016, there was already quiet buzz surrounding his potential. Fans and fighters alike wondered if the Nurmagomedov legacy could produce another elite fighter. His debut took place under the Fight Night's global promotion, and Umar wasted no time proving he belonged. In his first fight against Rishet Karasov, he showcased a striking style that surprised many. While most expected a wrestling-heavy approach, Umar stayed light on his feet, using fast footwork, sharp angles, and clean Muay Thai technique. When Karasov tried to close the distance and wrestle, Umar punished him with knees and a tight guillotine choke, ending the fight in the first round.
I wanna fight with anybody. Nobody don't say, hey, I'm here, I'm gonna fight with you. Where are you guys? I'm here in the cage.
It was clear from the start that Umar wasn't just copying Khabib's blueprint. He was building his own. Over the next 2 years, he ran through opponents, improving his record to 10-0. Along the way, he defeated world-class grapplers and strikers, including Alim Isabev and Shuai Yamauchi.
By unanimous decision, Umar Nurmagomedov.
His ability to seamlessly transition from striking to grappling made him a nightmare to prepare for. In 2018, he captured the Guerrilla Fighting Championship, GFC, bantamweight title, dominating Fakhedin Soborov in a 5-round masterclass. By then, it was obvious. Umar wasn't just a prospect, he was the future. What makes Umar Nurmagomedov stand out, even among the new generation of Dagestani fighters, is his complete mastery of every phase of MMA. Unlike Khabib, whose game was built around relentless takedowns and top control, Umar is just as dangerous on his feet. His striking game is polished, technical, and unpredictable. He uses a variety of kicks, including question mark kicks, teeps, and spinning back kicks, often setting them up with feints and slick footwork. His movement is reminiscent of a karate fighter, constantly bouncing and switching stances to create angles and confuse his opponents. On the ground, Umar's wrestling is elite. He doesn't just take opponents down. He controls them, isolates their limbs, and systematically breaks them down with strikes or forces them to expose their necks for submissions. His back takes are seamless, often transitioning to rear naked chokes before his opponents can even react. What's even more impressive is his ability to blend striking and grappling without any hesitation. He can strike at range, then shoot for a takedown in the blink of an eye, or force an opponent to defend a takedown and follow up with a high kick. This versatility makes him one of the most complete fighters in the bantamweight division. By the time Umar signed with the UFC in 2021, his reputation had already grown beyond Russia. Many saw him as one of the top bantamweight prospects in the world. His debut came on Fight Island against Sergey Morozov, a tough opponent and former M1 bantamweight champion, riding a 5-fight win streak. Umar promised to outclass Morozov in every area, and he did. Early in round 1, Umar controlled the distance with his kicks and footwork. Then he launched a head kick that stunned Morozov. As Morozov scrambled to recover, Umar took his back and locked in a rear naked choke in round 2, putting Morozov to sleep. His performance earned him a $50,000 bonus and instantly established him as a rising force in the bantamweight division. His second fight came in March 2022 against veteran Brian Kelleher, known for his durability and experience. Umar made quick work of Kelleher, landing a question mark kick before taking him down and finishing with another rear naked choke in the first round. Later that year, he faced Nate Maness, a fighter with power and heart. Umar dominated all 3 rounds, outstriking Maness 74-2 and controlling him on the ground for over 10 minutes. By the end of 2022, Umar was undefeated at 16-0 and ranked in the UFC's top 15. As of early 2025, Umar Nurmagomedov holds an undefeated record of 16-0 and is ranked number 11 in the UFC bantamweight division. Many believe he's 1 or 2 wins away from title contention. His blend of striking and grappling makes him a stylistic nightmare for anyone at the top, including champions like Sean O'Malley or contenders like Merab Dvalishvili and Corey Sandhagen. What makes Umar's rise even more impressive is his composure. He doesn't rush for finishes. He systematically breaks his opponents down, exploiting their weaknesses and controlling the fight from start to finish. His fight IQ is exceptional. He listens to his corner, makes adjustments on the fly, and never allows his opponents to dictate the pace. Under the guidance of Khabib and the rest of the Nurmagomedov team, Umar trains alongside champions and contenders daily, sharpening his skills and maintaining his hunger. While the bantamweight division is arguably the deepest and most competitive in the UFC, Umar's well-rounded skill set and mental toughness make him a legitimate threat to anyone in the top 5. If he stays healthy and focused, it's not a matter of if he fights for the title, it's when. The bantamweight division has been warned. Umar Nurmagomedov is proving that greatness runs deep in the Nurmagomedov bloodline. But he's not here to be just Khabib's cousin. He's building his own legacy, fight by fight, and soon the bantamweight division may have no choice but to bow to the new king. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of MMA's fastest rising stars, make sure to like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to Legends of the Octagon for more breakdowns of the greatest fighters in the sport. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.